The project that I work on that I felt most passionate about was this one. It was a CD cover for Skills USA. I worked probably from 6 p.m. to 4 in the morning just to get the little details done. It wasn't to do the project overall. Probably took about maybe a month or so. It showed in the end, I guess, because it ended up winning first place for the city campaign.
First I look at examples and stuff, and then like I look at other kids' work, and then I compare it to mine to see if I can make it better or not. And then yeah, I just do that. I compare the work and then try to make a better design, I guess.
Not well. I guess somewhat, cause I don't really like see. Well, I do see stuff like I can like look at something like something random. Like I'll be walking down one day and like see something like I don't know, somebody did some kind of graffiti or something. Like it's not finished, but it looks something. I'm like, oh, I like the way that looks. And then later on, I see it. Like I see, look around, you see all kind of stuff like that. So then when I do work, I usually end up like seeing some of that stuff and be like, oh, I like the way they did this. And I throw it on there. It's like, well, they could have added this. They could have did that. They could have did that. Or even, not even stuff like that, but like I can just see stuff like, if I walk into class and somebody just did some little stupid old drawing on the board, like I might be like, well, I like the way that somewhat looked. And then I'll like, put it onto a project that I did, and then I'll just expand from there.
Passionate about is this poster that I did. I came up with the idea with my group members. We wanted to do something that relates to alcohol and drunk driving. So I thought it'll be unique if I use beer as a criminal, since it kills a lot of lives, kills a lot of people every year. So I wanted to do that. So I had to walk the sign.
This right here, I had to do we need to make up like a fake business, and with it, we had to like make like, just business card stuff. Like, there's the cards in here, it's the stationery. I mean, this is the envelope, this is the stationery, and yeah, I like it a lot because I like this style of stuff. Like even like the clothes that I wear and stuff like that. I really can't explain. I guess more like grungy, just stuff like that. I like that style a lot. So when I came up with this, this is actually like a fake brand name clothing. And after I was like, oh, I like that, so I want to do it. So I really like how it came out, because I really like urbanized and modern stuff, because like the buildings and whatnot, the hot pink make it, stick out and whatnot. A lot of black and white, and yeah, it took me a while to do this and to come up with the idea, but I think every minute I put into this.
To be honest, I don't know how I come up with my ideas. Sometimes I just kind of wing it. Like either that or like my friends and I, we kind of talk about it, and then I start somewhere, but then I always end up going a completely different path. This is my favorite project. It's a magazine cover, and I made this on Photoshop. And how I did this was I took a picture of my friend Tracy, and she makes all my stuff win. That's why it's my favorite. And what I did was I traced over and I messed with the hue and saturation after I colored it. And then after that, I had to like play around with the fonts and the setup of how I wanted it to be. I don't know. I think it was just pretty fun to do, because the way the picture looks, it just kind of draws you because of her pose, and I don't know, it's just fun.
Well, just recently, my project, Zoo in My Pocket, I won third place, and I wasn't expecting anything. I use Photoshop and Flash. Flash is for my monkey since I can't really draw nice. Then Flash to kind of make my line look nice and curvy and straight. And then Photoshop, most of it is just brushes because I can't draw. And it took me about a night or a day, meaning a whole day actually. And I got my inspiration because my favorite animal is monkey. And that's about it. It's a flower, so a flower. And that's about it.
I actually like criticism because I get positive criticism. It makes me feel really proud, that I did some time and somebody appreciated. And sometimes I get, some negative, like, could have been like this or stuff like that. I actually like the criticism because I feel that if you don't get criticism, you're really not going to get any better. Unless people tell you, if you just sit back and have people just tell you what you want to hear, then you'll never get any better. But if people tell you, you might change and be like, oh, that did work, that really could, go that way, and then you end up being a better, artist.
To be honest, sometimes I don't take it so well, like especially when I first started off because I didn't know it that well, and to get criticized is like just a blow. But now that I've been doing it for a while, I've been able to take it better, and it's been helping me to make my work better, and so I'm glad for it still.
Told you all my secrets.